Imagine gameplay with no grenades. You get my drift. Just pew pew, pew pew, all day, every day. But oh boy, does having an airsoft grenade change things. Now, if it isn't bad enough that you're there, minding your business, playing your airsoft games, and then all of a sudden, a smarty pants throws an airsoft grenade into your area and it wipes you out and the rest of your team. Horrible little things, airsoft grenades. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, along comes AIRSOFT Innovations to spice things up even further. They've produced an airsoft grenade that spins. Yes, the evil little thing now spins. So if it wasn't bad enough that it spits out loads of BBs in one go, wiping everybody out, this little spins just to make sure that every last person in that room gets wiped out. Evil little things. And I love it. So first of all, I'd like to say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over there at AIRSOFT Innovations in Canada. They were kind enough to send this package out to me so that I could have a little play and see what I think. It's kind of funny really, because I was already fully aware of these cyclone grenades. I stumbled across them online a few months ago and I thought, those look interesting. I might get around to buying a couple, one day maybe. And then as if by magic, unexpectedly, AIRSOFT Innovations contacted me and said, hey, we want to send you a couple of our grenades. And here we are today. So what have we got in the box? Wow, it looks as if they've sent me more than I expected. Okay, so that's nice. They've sent me a cool Cyclone Grenade t-shirt. That's nice. What else have we got in the box? We have a resupply kit. That's good. Always good to have spare parts. And here we have the Cyclone Impact Grenade. Ha, I like that. It says frag to win. And here's a second one. Nice. Maybe I'll add that second one to my big airsoft giveaway, which is coming up in September. Make sure you're following me on Twitter and liking me on Facebook so you can be informed about the big giveaway before it happens on YouTube. They were kind enough to send me all these extras. They've also sent me this gun gas propane adapter kit. So kind of them. So what do you get when you buy a Cyclone Impact Grenade? Well, let's get one of the boxes open. You get some grenade oil. I'll be using green gas, which already has some silicone oil in it, but I'm still going to use this oil as per the instructions on the box, and I'll show you where to put that oil in a moment. And will you have a look at this? As this is the launch edition pack, you get 2 morale patches. Great, I can add that to my wall of patches. What else is in the box? Okay, so you've got your user manual, and you've got a couple of stickers. That's pretty handy because you don't want to turn up to a gameplay day and find out that somebody else also has these grenades. You want to kind of make yours look different so you can put different color stickers on there. And I would even suggest marking your name or your nickname or your tag or whatever on the label. Okay, so let's get to the exciting part of this little package. It's the actual Cyclone impact grenade itself. So I'm just going to get it out of this little plastic bag and then we're going to put it together. I'll show you exactly what you need to do and then I'm going to test this bad boy out and we'll see if it does what it says on the box. So the first thing we have to do is to remove what they call a spoon off the top of this grenade. That's this thing right here. So we just simply take that off and then we remove the top part of the grenade, which is called the impact head. Now, if this wasn't the first time you were going to use this grenade, that end cap would already be on the grenade and that would be the first thing you remove before reloading and rearming this grenade. But because this is brand new out of the box, it wasn't on the grenade, so the only other thing you're seeing me removing first is the impact head. Now at this point, I'd like to say something very important. If you are in the process of removing the impact head and you've already used the grenade before, you must ensure that the shuttle seal is raised. It must not be flush with the base of the grenade. It must be poking out just like this. And once you know that everything is correct, then you can remove the impact head. And if you ever do find yourself in a position where your shuttle seal is not raised and it is flush with the grenade, this means your grenade is not safe to reload. You will need to depressurize your grenade. Further instructions can be found within the manual. But as this is a new item and it has no gas in it, I can just go ahead and push the shuttle seal out with my thumb. Okay, so the next step is to place the impact head on a hard surface and push it down. This will raise the firing pin. Once the firing pin has been raised, you have to push it to one side as I'm showing you right now. And once you've pushed it to one side, raise the entire impact head off the hard surface to lock the firing pin in place to one side. So now we have to reinstall the spoon and the locking pin back onto the impact head. We now place the impact head back onto the grenade. At this point, you can put 2 drops of oil down into the body of the grenade. You can also put some oil around this top seal. I just showed you that sequence so you know exactly where the oil goes. Technically, I didn't have to do that for myself because I'm using green gas, which already has lubricant in it. And while we're on the subject of gas, please note that this grenade can also use propane and duster gas, and also 144A gas, which replaces the 134A. Now this is the point where we can press the shuttle seal back down into the grenade. Right, let's get some gas in. And as soon as you see the mist, you stop filling. Now it's time to fill the grenade up with BBs, and you do so by putting BBs into each of these little chambers. I'm using a speed loader, but you don't have to. You can just grab a handful of BBs and chuck them in. Now you can go ahead and place the end cap back onto the grenade, ensuring that you have this little notch aligned with this little indent. Now comes the exciting part. Ouch!